Stand. With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
There it is.
Quarterback, Oregon.
Coach Bill Snyder.
That's good knowledge.
There's a deep throw by Nix. Got a man. Lost it in perfectly. It's caught. Streaking down the middle of the field and in for a touchdown on the bomb to Troy Franklin.
Bo Chapman Nix. Coming out of high school, Bo Nix was capable of anything. At Pinson Valley High School, he set a state record for passing yards in a high school career with a staggering 12,000 yards. He was the Gatorade Player of the Year in Alabama for 2018 and was Alabama's Mr. Football for 2018 as well. He received offers from 14 D1 colleges. Ultimately, he chose to go to Auburn to begin his college career.
Nix. Trying to make magic. Still on his feet and then chucks it to the end zone for a touchdown to Tyler Fromm.
At Auburn, Bo Nix would go on to play in 34 games, 13 as a freshman, 11 as a sophomore, and 10 as a junior. He would only amass 39 touchdowns compared to 16 interceptions in those 3 seasons with Auburn. These seasons were pretty mediocre, if you ask me. Bo Nix put up pretty pedestrian numbers for passing yards as well. He put up no more than 2,600 passing yards in a season. Bo Nix grew up as an Auburn fan because of his father's status as a Tigers quarterback. Because of this, he felt some pressure to perform at the same level as his father and other great quarterbacks of Auburn's past, such as Cam Newton. He began to feel a disconnect with his head coach, Gus Malzahn, who was there for his first 2 seasons at Auburn. During his junior year, the school hired Brian Harrison. Bo Nix did not like how his abilities were being utilized. He wanted to go somewhere that would allow him to shine and show off his mental and physical tools. After breaking his ankle in a game against Mississippi State, he decided it was time for a change of scenery. One team came coming. It was time for
Play action and Bo Nix taking the deep shot for Johnson. A pitch back and the toss up the field and Franklin's open. Nix quarterback run and then a throw and then getting into the end zone.
In Bo Nix's first season with the Oregon Ducks, he put up a staggering 3,500 yards, nearly 1,000 yards more than he had passed for in any season in his Auburn career. He also threw for 29 touchdowns that year compared to only 7 interceptions. This change of scenery seemed to help Bo Nix. And due to playing during the COVID season of 2020, he was allowed another year of eligibility, so he took it. He became what I would call a super senior at Oregon in 2023, where he took the team to a 12-2 record, passing for 45 touchdowns compared to only 3 interceptions. That touchdown mark would lead all of college football quarterbacks. He finished 3rd place in the Heisman voting in 2023, but some people still doubted him. There were some experts out there who would say that Bo Nix was too old, or he lacked the physical ability to be an NFL quarterback. Bo Nix wanted to prove them all wrong. There were 5 quarterbacks taken ahead of Bo Nix in the 2024 NFL Draft. To list them in order of when they were picked: Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears, 1st overall pick, 1st quarterback taken off the board. Jayden Daniels was next from the Washington Commanders as a 2nd quarterback. Then it's Drake May with the Patriots as a 3rd quarterback. Michael Penix as the 4th quarterback for the Falcons, and then J.J. McCarthy as the 5th quarterback taken off the board for the Minnesota Vikings. All of that before pick number 12 in the 2024 NFL Draft, where the Denver Broncos drafted Bo Nix.
Stand. With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
There it is.
Quarterback, Oregon.
6 for 12.
In my opinion, only one of those quarterbacks is at the level or even above Bo Nix in skill. Jayden Daniels and Bo Nix are the best quarterbacks to come out of this draft. We do not know who J.J. McCarthy is yet as a quarterback, and we barely know who Michael Penix is. Drake May will be good. I don't think he'll be as good as Jayden Daniels or Bo Nix. And Caleb Williams plays for Chicago. Chicago has never had success at the quarterback position. It's just not possible for them to do. So I'm sorry, Bears fans, but Caleb will succeed elsewhere, probably not for Chicago. But my biggest question is, who is better, Jayden Daniels or Bo Nix? Coming from the bias that I have as a Broncos fan, I can say that Jayden Daniels is the better quarterback. I can also say that Bo Nix has the better arm. Jayden Daniels is a fantastic decision maker, and he has a fantastic arm as a quarterback. But when I say that Bo Nix is different, he has something that you can't teach. He has the intangibles. He throws the ball how John Elway used to throw it. He's trying to break his receivers' fingers. Why was Bo Nix so overlooked? Why was he the 6th quarterback taken off the board in the 2024 NFL Draft? I don't care that he was drafted 12th overall. 5 other quarterbacks ahead of him. 4 of which he's most likely going to have a better career than. Is it his age? Is it the lack of accolades? Because in 2019, when Bo Nix was at Auburn, he won the SEC Freshman of the Year. In 2021, at Auburn, he threw for 256 consecutive passes without an interception. In 2022, he was an honorable mention for the All Pac-12. He ranked 2nd in the FBS in completion percentage. And he also finished as a finalist for the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award. In 2023, he was a 3rd-team All-American. He was a Pac-12 Conference Offensive Player of the Year. He won the Academic Heisman, finished 3rd in Heisman voting. He was the finalist for the Maxwell, which is the nation's top player, in the Davey O'Brien and the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Awards, as well as being a finalist for the Walter Camp Player of the Year Award. He set an NCAA single-season record for completion percentage, and he led the FBS with 45 passing touchdowns to only 3 interceptions, setting a school record of 4,508 passing yards. No other Oregon quarterback has ever passed for that many yards. He started all 14 games, and he set the NCAA record for quarterbacks with 61 starts. The only thing that he has against him is his age. He has the stats. He was 24 years old when he got drafted. There's only been one quarterback in NFL history older than that, which was Brandon Weeden, and he was not that good of an NFL quarterback. Michael Penix was 24 years old, like almost on the dot. So he was also an older quarterback, but you didn't hear the same noise around him being as bad. And I believe that is because Penix was able to get to the national championship. Then you have Jalen Pickett, who was 23, Tannehill, you have Joe Burrow, who was 23, Carson Wentz, who was 23, and then Jayden Daniels, who was 23. And the list goes on and on. Tebow was 22 when he came out, almost 23. I think that we overvalue the age of these quarterbacks coming out. It is better to have a developed and polished passer if you are a team like the Denver Broncos that are searching for the answer. You also want a player who is durable. Bo Nix has proven that he is durable. He had one major injury during college. Take into consideration players like Joe Burrow, who he had multiple injuries throughout his college career, and those injuries have followed him into the NFL. Joe Burrow will win an MVP. He will probably win a Super Bowl as well. I don't know if it'll be with the Bengals, but it might happen. But he is injury prone. Bo Nix played the season with a broken back. His rookie season of the NFL with a broken back. The one thing that people have against Bo Nix is his age. When you look at NFL history, you will see 2 players who have won a Super Bowl before the age of 24. You will see 7 players who won it before the age of 25. And 11 who won it before the age of 26. Some of those players are Big Ben, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Joe Namath, and Joe Montana. All of these names are historic quarterbacks. Russell Wilson will be a Hall of Famer. Tom Brady, I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame yet, but if he's not, he will be. And if he is, then he deserves to be. He is the greatest quarterback of all time. Patrick Mahomes will be in the Hall of Fame. Jalen Hurts just won the Super Bowl at 26 years old. And you're telling me that a 24-year-old is too old to learn the NFL, to come into the NFL. Brett Favre didn't win his first Super Bowl until he was 27. Peyton Manning didn't win his first Super Bowl until he was 30. The point of drafting a quarterback, even if he is the oldest in the draft class and has the most tread on his tires from college, you're drafting this quarterback so he can be your franchise for the next 10 to 15 years until he is 35 to 40. People argue that because he is starting so late, it gives the Broncos a disadvantage. When in reality, if the Broncos win one Super Bowl within the next 15 years with Bo Nix as their quarterback, it's a success. It doesn't matter if it happens in year 14 whenever he's 39. The team has made the playoffs for the first time since Super Bowl 50, and people still write Bo Nix off as too old. Bo Nix, in my opinion, is in the top 10 of quarterbacks in the league right now. You have Josh Allen, who just won MVP, Lamar Jackson, who probably should have won MVP as well, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Tua when he's healthy, and then in my opinion, Bo Nix is next. In 2023, the average age of a starting quarterback in week 1 of the season was 27.9 years old, so 28. The average NFL quarterback usually only plays 30 games in their career. The prime of a quarterback is from the age of 27 to 30. The greats will play until they are 39, 37, 38, 40. Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers right now, Tom Brady, all played until they're 38 plus, 37 plus. These quarterbacks are elite. Eli Manning had his best statistical year at the age of 34. Bo Nix is hated on because of his age, when in reality, age does not matter for a quarterback in the NFL. If you can throw the ball and keep it safe and win games, that matters. I think any fan base would take a quarterback that can win them games and get them to the playoffs over a young, inexperienced quarterback that will lose. So you guys tell me, do you think Bo Nix is better than your team's quarterback? Do you think Bo Nix's career will work out? Are people right for hating on his age? I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. I also want to say thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Feel free to like and subscribe as well. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.